Hi guys, welcome back to Bella's Big Adventures. My name's Sue. Today, Doug, Bella and I are heading south in Slovakia towards the Hungarian border to a campsite called the Moon Garden. We haven't been there before, so it's all new to all of us. So stay tuned and see how we get on. See you later. It's Bella and Doug having a little chill out after lunch. We're at the Moon Garden campsite. As you can see, there's some lovely hammocks hanging in the trees there, but they're in the sunshine at the minute and it's really hot. 32 degrees at the minute. I'm just going to have a little wander down here and have a look around. There's next to nobody here. I don't know why, because it's such a beautiful place. There's one tent and us. So it's kind of like we've got our very own campsite. The drive here you will have already seen. The roads were not the greatest, but the scenery was lovely. Little hookups protected by little top hats. We are in farming country here. It's really peaceful. And right on the Hungarian border. It's literally crossing over the river and you're in Hungary. There's some animals in here. Hello. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Yeah, hello. Old tractor. I wondered why it was enclosed. It's the flattest part of the camp and the sheep have got it. The couple who own it are Dutch. And they went travelling many years ago. Ended up stopping here on their way back into Europe and never left. Got the awning up with the tie downs because of the breeze. Got the rug out. Doug's chilling out. Might get Doug to get the drone up later and see what's around us. Hi guys, we've come to the end of a day. Well, dinner time to be honest, so sun's finally setting. It's been a beautiful day, really, really hot. And we're just going to have a bit of food and watch the sunset behind the hills over there. So we've rustled up some noodles and some salmon. And we're just going to have a little glass of pink wine and chill out for the rest of the evening. Guys, the rain gods have followed us once again. It was supposed to be hot and sunny, but it's actually thundering now, but it's been spotting with rain all day, but it has cooled things down a little bit. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk through the forest into the village and have a look what we can find. Right, we're heading off on a bit of an adventure. We have no idea where we're going. Belly, look at those lovely wildflowers. You can just see the van in the distance there. We've just stopped because an enormous bird just flew out of this tree. And it wasn't a buzzard. Apparently there are lots and lots of birds here. Some rare ones too. Good girl. Do you want a biscuit? Do you? Would you like a biscuit? Already? We haven't gone very far. There we go. So we just had a deer bouncing across the field. I'm not sure whether I caught it. As usual, when you've got your camera off, things appear. Come on. Swallows. Whoosh. Don't know, he spotted something. Don't know what. What he'd spotted was not one, but 3 imperial eagles. Absolutely amazing. Hundreds of swallows.
There's a cross in the middle of the field. Memorial cross, presumably. We're not that far from the village. There's an old camper. Sorry about the dog noise. We've set off the whole village. But there's a nest of storks, if you can hear me. Well, I think that might have been the loudest village we've ever been in. We think, if you can see the black blobs in the sky, that they might be storks or herons. We're not quite sure. I think probably storks. Yes, King. They're really common here. Not something you see in the UK regularly. The rain's actually quite pleasant. Some cooing going on over here somewhere. Some birds in the top of that tree there. A bee eater. Wow, they said they had bee eaters here. I'll insert a photograph of a bee eater here because obviously you're not going to see it on this video. So you can see what they look like in case you've never seen one. There is the river, if you can see it. And it's raining quite hard. No plodging in the river today. Such a beautiful colour when this has been cut. It goes like spun gold. But what a beautiful wildflower that is. I don't know. It's probably a pest of some description, but it's very pretty. There's quite a lot of them. There claims to be, on that sign, kingfishers and getting eaten by mosquitoes. And it looks like a sand martin bank here. No movement. It's a nice bird song. I don't know what that is. Bella panting, shush. That's an unusual... Oh, something's flying at the top of that tree there. I'm sure birders would tell me what they are immediately. Oh, that was loud. Steam train panting. Stay, do not jump in the river, because I'm not coming in after you. Oh, look at all these blue damselflies, blue-black damselflies sitting on those. Grass is getting really long now. It's obviously not a well-trod path, this bit. I know at least one person who wouldn't walk through this, just in case there were any snakes. Some lovely sea holly growing here. Can you see? The grass is very long, isn't it? Yeah, and very uneven. We're nearly home. Time for a cup of tea and some breakfast, I think. Come on, let's get there. So we're almost back, about 6 kilometres, something like that. So, lovely, pleasant walk. Lots of wildlife, lots of flowers. Just a little climb up. And this is the entrance to the camp. There's a kitchen area there. You can do some cooking if you're camping, with tent and some toilets and showers and swimming pool. Veggie garden, some fabulous sunflowers. Apple trees everywhere. Fabulous tomatoes growing there. Hammock's been taken in because it was raining. She'll probably bring them out again later. And we're back. Phew. Right. Just in time for the sun peeking through. Oh, it's quite low down. It's quite low down. You're almost on the floor. No, you're not going to fall very far, but you might tip out. We're going to spit roast a chicken. That's the plan anyway. So we've got an electric cable hook up and we haven't got the rod yet, but we'll get the rod out of the garage. Doug's just lighting the coals, so need to get them going first. They'll take about an hour to heat up properly and whatever, and then it's going to act like a little mini oven. It is Sunday after all, so what could be better than a roast chicken? Okay, let's have a look at this chicken then. How's it doing? Ooh, and there's some sausage in the bottom there as well. It's looking good already. Oh my lord. That's one big, enormous vehicle. Oh my goodness me, look how big that is. That is a monster. Beautiful sunflowers. Sun's finally gone down, which means the mosquitoes will be coming out soon. Grapes there too. That's a lot of stairs. I'll surreptitiously video over my shoulder. And there we have one spit roasted chicken, looking fabulous. I think we might have to eat indoors though, because the mosquitoes are out and about. Right, let's get the skewer out of his bottom and get him served up. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're having a display of wildlife this morning. 2 deer running across the field. Hopefully you can see them. And in the background, they disappeared a little bit. There are some birds of prey. We think not buzzards because they're too big. But a deer in the field there. I'll just have to zoom in on the edit. I'll lose the quality a little bit, but chasing each other in the morning sun, just coming up over the tree. Hi guys, well it's time to go home I'm afraid, but we're taking a different route back, so if we see anything interesting I'll video it and pop it on in the end, so you get a journey home as well as a journey to the place. stunningly beautiful. Go forward a little bit. Okay, so now for one of the worst parts of going on a trip is emptying the van and decanting all the stuff out of the vehicle and emptying the wastewater is the first job. So if you can press the button, Doug, and it should come out just there and go down the drain hopefully. There's just a little button next to the driver's compartment, so it'll take a while because it's full up, I think, isn't it? So now we just have to hook up the electric at the security park. Here we go, we're plugged in. Right, we're just going to empty the toilet cassette. And we have a SOG system fitted, so as you can see that pipe there has to be disconnected. And you put a little cap on it so it doesn't all leak out when you're walking along. Pull the handle out and then it just lifts out. There we go. And then it gets wheeled to the waste disposal. Doug's just heading off over to the service point. There's washing machines and all sorts of things here for everybody to use. So from me, Doug and Bella, bye for now. Thanks for watching.